Hello my friends, we are back on the hill again and you're listening to The Toad. Thank you for those people who've sent your get well soon wishes. I'm feeling better than I did, but I'm still a fair way from being 100%. It's one of those things when you've got the underlying health conditions I've got, the slightest virus just knocks me on my back. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. But I'll be back to normal again soon. Right then, let's just lay the scene here for what this is all about. Recently, I ordered 3 knives from. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me say that. I ordered 3 knives from AliExpress, and as we all know, they've got a very, very bad name for selling copies and knockoffs and cheap rubbish. But they also do sell some genuine knives from the makers of the knives, and you've got to wade your way through the rubbish to get to the decent knives. That's what I found. So I ordered these 2 particular knives. As you probably know, if you've been listening to what's been going on, one of the knives was confiscated by the Border Force Customs people over here because it was a flipper, and they've decided it's a flick knife, so that's gone wherever those sort of knives end up going, to knife heaven somewhere probably. The Russian knife is this one. I'm very happy with this. No problem with it at all, other than the fit and finish is a little bit dodgy. You see the gap there? I'm inclined to think, after what I've just happened with this particular knife, these are seconds. I really do think it's something like that, and I think they're sold off as seconds, which is why people are getting them cheap to resell. The reason for that is I will go on to say to you. Yeah, so anyway, the 3rd knife I ordered was a Magnum, Boker Magnum. Before I look at the knife, I'll just tell you what I was sent. So it's come in the box, it arrived today. There's the Boker box. Looks totally authentic to me. I didn't see any issues at all with this. Inside is the warranty card that you normally get for Boker. Same thing, as always, same thing, no difference there. I've got a few of them, and to me, I've had a look and there's no difference. I'll put you over there. But along with it came this card for the particular company that supplied this knife to AliExpress, who obviously are distributors. Hisense knife supplier. Now I've checked their website out. They've got WhatsApp. So it's Hisense, HYSENSS.com, and it comes out of China. I suggest that you have a look yourself and make your own mind about what's going on with this, because they have got lots and lots and lots of name brand knives at a fraction of the price that we're paying. There's no hiding away here. There's no anything dodgy or anything about it. It's a genuine company. The only thing I can think of is they are either old models that are discontinued, so therefore they're able to sell them on, or they're factory seconds. They had, for instance, today I was looking at a Book 110. Now in England they go for something in the region of between around £60 to around £100. You can be paying anything in between those, 60, 65, 69, 76. As I say, I've seen them for as much as £100, depending where you go to buy them. There was also, that was a standard Book 10. Everything looked sweet about it. But there was also another Book 10 for £28, where the back spine has been worked. There's been a lot of file work done on it. Looked really nice. Again, comes in the box, the leather sheath, the whole bit. It looked like a genuine knife. I couldn't spot a fault there. So anyway, this knife came today. It's been sold as a, I didn't know it was a Boker. It was just being sold as a tactical folding knife. But anyway, this is it. Now, the badge there, little tree, says Germany. As you can see, there's the finish on this is really, really good. The only thing on the outside that spoils it a little bit is a bit of glue splash there. It's definitely, I've not seen that, but that should have been cleaned off, but it hasn't been. So anyway, there's that. But no, on the outside, I'm not seeing anything at all to make me think there's something wrong with this knife. Anyway, now there's a little bit of, that blade's nice and centred. That one's over that way just a little bit, but it's not rubbing. And it would take next to nothing to fix this. It's bone, been worked a little bit. It's a nice red. Yeah, I'm not got a problem with this at all. I'm inclined to think it's a genuine knife. It's not a copy. You know, it's not your penny black with a Groucho Marx moustache that people are trying to make out was a lost original that nobody knew about, or something like that. You know, it is what it is. I've never seen this for sale anywhere on any of the Boker sites. I don't know if this is an old model that I've never even heard of or what, but I've got quite a few of these. And as I say, it's been sold legitimately. Now, this is the only thing I can find wrong with these. I'll show you. Oops, can't open that thumb. What am I doing? Okay. Where's my cleany raggy thing? You know, I don't like fingerprints, don't you? Yes, you've seen me do this enough times. Okay, tree brand. I don't know much about Boker enough to know what that's all about. The tree brand. Just here, it says Boker. Sorry, I've got a bad reflection there, see if I can get it away from that. There, you can try and see it there. It's a tree, and it says Boker. Right. Nothing on this side. Okay. It's sharp, believe me, it is sharp. I don't need to try and test with it, you can feel it. That's not one of these sharps that you can rub it. This has actually got quite a good edge on it, so I'm not going to walk around because I'll end up cutting myself. Right, put this one away. The other blade. So obviously this is some sort of, it's a trapper of, if you like, I'm guessing it's a trapper, with your spade blade and your clip point. This one here says, I can read it, high carbon stainless steel, just there, nothing else. Yeah, like I say, it looks okay. I'm not faulting this at all. If somebody showed this with this, I would never think to question whether it's genuine or not. Now then, this is the only thing I can see it's not right. Obviously, half stops or whatever, you normally stop about there, and then you click it and it'll go in. Oh, look what happens here with this one. Like I said, it's not rubbing, but this is what is happening. So close the knife, nothing. It stops us there. I don't know if this is something that happens with Boker knives. I say it's the first one of this type by Boker that I've ever seen, so I don't know, that might be their way. If not, maybe that's the reason why it was put in as a factory second. So this stop, if they'd been anywhere else, is there. Same thing happens with the other blade. Goes down, stops. And apart from that, it's okay. It's just over 3 inches blade length. You can just about see, just over. Cutting edge is just under. If it had been in the old days, you wouldn't have had an issue with this using it as a everyday carry here in the UK. But of course, there's a bit of confusion now about what it actually is, and rather than risking it with the police, because they didn't seem to know either, you'd need to be a little bit careful with this one. But it's not a aggressive looking knife by any means. It's actually quite a nice pocket knife. I quite like this. Now then, point being, Boker's not the cheapest brand in the world. This cost £10. Yes, that's all it costs. That's including shipping, £10. And I've actually seen them for less than that. I saw the same thing also being sold for £8. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You see, there's a little bit there, possibly you could fault it with, I don't know. So, there's the question. I don't honestly believe this is a cheap copy, because it appears to be too good. There's been a lot of work actually put into this. The blade still seems strong, whether it's a genuine one, I don't know. I can pull it apart as much as you like, I don't know. What I do know is, for £10, that's a very, very good deal. So, my friends, I would like to know your opinions on this. I don't intend to buy anything else from AliExpress, by the way, not after what's just happened. I'm not saying I'm not going to buy from overseas anymore, but I'm going to stick exactly as I possibly can do within the law and not risk anything. Just to be on the safe side. I can't afford to get my name in the newsy papers about importing illegal knives. It isn't a good idea. Right, there you go, the Tree brand, German, Boker. I know there is a connection with Boker, and China. And I forget now if it's to do with the steel they use or if some knives are manufactured in China. I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't know. I just don't know. It's flummoxed me. Anybody knows? You know more than me, because I don't know. As I've said for about the 50th time. Okie dokie. That's enough brain work for me for one night. I need to lay down again. So, there we have it. A £10, two-bladed, folding hunter from Boker, curve, AliExpress. Is it real or isn't it? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think it is. How they're selling that cheap, like I said, I'm only guessing their factory seconds, and they bought a chunk of these. Or, like I said, it might be an old line that was just discontinued. Whatever, I don't know. You guys might know better than me, because most of you have been around a lot longer in this knife collecting game than I have. So, with that, it's a tally-ho from the Toad. Like I said, I'm going to lay down, I'm going to have a cup of tea, and I'm probably going to watch Star Wars again. I tend to watch that a lot when I'm tired. And with that, goodbye. Have a safe night. I'll see you out there, and so long from the Toad.